Assassin's Creed Mirage Stealth. Basim is part of the first Assassin Brotherhood, and Mirage takes us on one of his earlier adventures. Here, he's being taught by Roshan, a Persian assassin, portrayed by Shohreh Aghdashloo. Rather than the open-world RPG gameplay of more recent years, Assassin's Creed Mirage focuses on stealth and parkour once again. As such, expect a smaller experience overall, likely around 15 to 20 hours. When asked about the game's length in an IGN interview, executive producer Marc-Alexis Côté said, "Not everything has to be a 150-hour RPG, right?" confirming, "It is a smaller Assassin's Creed project. This was conceived and built to celebrate the 15th anniversary. So that's why we're using our modern Valhalla engine to build a smaller game that pays tribute to our original game by focusing more on stealth, on close-quarter combat, on parkour, and a denser city that goes back to our roots in the Middle East with Baghdad as the centerpiece." Ubisoft says that Assassin's Creed Mirage has a bigger focus on stealth than in the most recent games, structured around the loop of identifying, hunting, and eliminating a target, and then vanishing. To support the embrace of stealth in Assassin's Creed Mirage, Ubisoft has reworked detection systems to allow for more granularity and feedback, structured the design of the city and its rooftops to better allow for stealth approaches, and introduced new tools to aid with combat and escapes, such as a detection mine, which can release a cloud of smoke when triggered, and a blow dart. The Assassin's Creed Mirage gameplay is set to take the series back to where it began: social stealth, fast parkour, and agile assassinations. Ubisoft Bordeaux says that there's a bit of every Assassin's Creed game in Mirage, and players can look forward to going back to the roots of the series, while experiencing a modern take on gameplay and iconic features of the early games. This narrower focus, particularly when compared to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, will be complemented by a narrative-driven approach to progression and a more contained map to explore. Assassin's Creed Mirage will pull a lot more focus onto assassinating targets. The main assassination events will take place in what Ubisoft is calling black box missions. These will be contained within Baghdad's districts, and you'll have the freedom to chart your own path to the target by blending in with a crowd and following their path or tracking them from rooftop positions, for example. Mirage will introduce all new assassination animations, new upgradable assassins tools, and the capacity to set traps within the environment. Mirage will also introduce a new feature that sounds similar to the mark and execute mechanic introduced in Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell: Conviction, which will allow Basim to perform multiple stealth kills at once. Assassin's Creed Mirage Parkour. Parkour is set to play a huge role in Assassin's Creed Mirage, just as it did in the first two games in the series. Traversing up buildings and across rooftops in the densely layered city of Baghdad will be your primary form of spatial navigation, and it's an aspect that Ubisoft promises will feel better than ever before. "We have sped up the pace of the parkour so that players feel agile and empowered when traversing the city," says artistic director Jean-Luc Sala. Additionally, Ubisoft Bordeaux is bringing back many of the beloved animations and iconic moves from past games, like the corner swing, and is introducing new parkour moves like the pole vault to help Basim clear large obstacles. Assassin's Creed Mirage Story. The Assassin's Creed Mirage story is set to be more linear than recent games in the series. Narrative director Sarah Beaulieu says that Mirage's narrative structure is much closer to the first Assassin's Creed games, in the sense that it is more driven and linear than what players experience in the latest AC games. While we will still have freedom to explore and experiment, choosing which order to tackle assassination missions, Beaulieu says Ubisoft Bordeaux wanted Mirage's story to be a very intense and condensed narrative with a clear beginning and end. Assassin's Creed Mirage Basim. The Assassin's Creed Mirage main character is Basim ibn Ishaq. While Basim was a critical character during the events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mirage will follow the character 20 years prior, and track his ascent from street thief to apprentice to master assassin. Narrative director Sarah Beaulieu says that Mirage follows the transformation of a defiant young man into a refined master assassin with a conflicted destiny. As part of this journey, we'll also get more insight into the Hidden Ones and the evolution of the ancient organization that was founded by Aya and Bayek in Assassin's Creed Origins.